People are either born hosts or born as guests. Then what are you?
I feel like I'm guest here on this planet for a while. I'm not host because I'm not gonna live for forever.
Just write a short message, isn't it? What that message can be? Thank you for choosing us, isn't it? Thank
Okay.
you for choosing us, and we welcome you wholeheartedly. Hope you have, sorry, hope you have excellent stay with us. And what kind of reaction would you put then?
Me coming before the guest, I think I would be normal, and after going the guest also I would be normal. Between the guest, I could be something.
Okay, but okay. So, hello.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing well, doing great, fantastic. Thank you. How are you doing? I can't hear you. You are on mute.
Now, can you hear me?
Now I can hear
I'm
you.
so sorry. Actually, I don't know how it happened. Yes. So, I'm Rashmi and I'm from Maharashtra. And yes, so I've been working 10 plus years now. So, I've completed my master's in English literature and I'm also TEFL, internationally TEFL certified. So, I've been teaching students around the world public speaking, creative writing. Previously I was working in schools, and I was also in aviation and software company before, just prior to what I started teaching. So yes, this is about me. And can you tell me like what are your hobbies? What else do you like to do?
Like, I love to travel. It is one of my biggest hobbies. Whenever
Okay.
I have free time, I just go out of my city. I enjoy.
Great. So you like to travel?
Yes, I love to travel.
Great. Okay, so basically now when you travel, so there are many places that we like to explore. Okay, so there will be lots of places. Maybe just bag yourself into a hotel, right? And there are so many guests around. What do you think about those guests? Are these guests like really God? Do you think that it really surprises you by this quote that guests are God for hospitality? You know, people who are in hospitality, they treat guests like God. What do you think about this term?
I don't think always people treat you or treat guest as a god, right?
Hmm.
So even it depends on quality of guests. Sometimes you get different sort of guests, and you need
Hmm.
to treat them differently, right? So
Yes.
yes, we in India we say guests are God, like God for us, right? And we prepare a lot. I remember as being a child when some guest about to come in our home, our mother, our whole family will do preparation for that guest, right? So I
Yes.
understand guests. But it's not true that guests are like God. They are human
Hmm.
beings, to be honest. Let me come to
Yes.
reality.
Okay.
They are just a human like you. They have everything just like yours. But because they are coming to your home, so you feel like, yeah, they needed to be welcome. They needed to be valued. And that's
Okay.
how we do.
Yes. So, people are either born hosts or born as guests. Then what are you?
People are either born as
Hosts
guests or
or yes, or guests. So what are you? Which category do you think that you fit in?
I feel like I'm guest here on this planet for a while. I'm not host because I'm not gonna live for forever. So I'm
Hmm.
just a guest. I've got some period of time to spend here, and just I want to spend it as happily as possible. I want to explore everything at my best, and I'm striving for it, and that's what I'm doing. So I don't feel like I'm host here on this planet. At least I'm just a guest. I'm
You're
dying
just
as a
a
guest.
guest. Great. That's a good answer. And yes, of course, we are not hosts, but we are guests on this planet. But also, do you like to host your guests?
No, I'm not that kind of person. Okay,
Okay.
I love to
Why
use
do
my
you think so?
time with myself most of time. Yeah, so
Hmm.
I'm not guest friendly person. But if somebody comes, yeah, if not, I would ignore them. Yes,
So you're
I
hospitable? Are
properly
you
treat them.
hospitable to them? Are
I'm
you
not very hospitable, but
okay?
yes, it's somewhat I am.
In some senses you are okay, but then since you said that you're a teacher, so that is hosting again. So you host your
Yeah, it is.
students to learn something, so aren't you hospitable to them?
Uh, aren't
Because
I?
they are learning from you, right? They are learning from you, so aren't you hospitable to them? Like you
I
need to
am.
take
I
care
am.
of them.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I'm take care of them, right? I take care of everything, right? Even I chide them if I
Hmm.
needed to chide them because they are kids and they need to be understood lots of things. I'm hosting them, right? So I'm big host in this sense.
Yes, you are a host, and yes, we need to host one or the other people every day, right? So it's very important how we host and how hospitable we are. So since our topic is about guests today, so we are going to do some activities. Now you might have watched many memes since you are watching lots of videos and reels or maybe shorts. You might have come across memes, right? Have
Mm-hmm.
you? Yes. So there
Yeah,
are.
but go ahead.
Yes, yes. Tell me. Which what memes have you watched?
I don't remember memes, but sometimes on Instagram or on YouTube short page we get memes
Yes,
when
so
we are
they
watching.
are viral, isn't it? So they are viral. So just imagine that some memes are there on guests. Okay, we have made some memes on guests, and I'm going to ask you some questions. So just imagine that in what sense this memes is associated with it. Okay, so do you also wait for the guests to leave and give you some goodbye money? Do you feel that sometimes?
Of course, in my childhood, because I remember whenever I used to hear that my maternal uncle is coming, we were very enthusiastic because we know we are gonna get money, right? So, of course,
Yes.
we
So
used to
we are
live at our home
expecting.
when, yeah, we were quite excited about that. So
Mhm.
whenever so we were waiting to leave them because when they will leave, we will get money from them.
Okay. So yes, most of the time it happens. Some guests they are just crashing into your couch, isn't it? And we are just waiting that when they are going to leave. Okay. Or maybe when we are going to just see them off, going outside the house, and maybe they'll just gift us something, or maybe now this is not the right age that maybe your uncle and aunt may gift you anything. But yes, in the young age, like in the childhood, completely, I agree with you. Have you ever secretly hoped that your guests don't finish the food and you immediately start eating once they leave?
I don't remember such an incident, but it would have happened in childhood, right? Because as a child, we are very curious about guests, and we always watch all the activities being done by guests in our home, right? Uh, so guests, because uh, guests are the limelight of our home when they come. So we just everybody talks about them. So we also watch their steps keenly, observe them, what are they doing,
Exactly.
when they're gonna finish the food, what they're gonna eat. So
Yes.
yeah,
Hmm.
it's interesting, and I would have done it.
So sometimes, when guests appear, you might have seen your mother in the kitchen all day long preparing some good, delicious delicacies for them, right? So that cuisine which
Yeah,
we make for our guests, we probably feel that they should not finish it, and we're waiting for our turn to just hop into the chair and just start having it. So do you have
yeah.
that sense of curiosity to eat even now?
Uh, now not, but in
Okay.
childhood a lot. Yeah, it
Okay, in
used to
childhood.
happen. We knew that yeah, somebody is coming at our home, so definitely food is going to be different from other days, right? So
Okay.
uh, yeah,
Yes, so
so
it has certainly
like
happened. And it still
sometimes
happens, of course, because there has been lots of guests in my house too. And you just wait that when they're going to finish and you're just going to decently sit and have your food. Okay, so that's something
right.
that happens to everyone. But also, have you ever thought, just imagine that guests, there are unknown guests, there are sudden guests, and there are someone who are regular guests. Okay, so if you had a fight maybe with your sibling, okay, and
Mm-hmm.
you can see that suddenly some guests arrive. You are not in that sense that to whether shall I host them or should I recover myself first, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So you are not in that,
Yeah.
you're in a different trauma altogether. But then suddenly you go in front of guests and you have to appear like a happy family. I'm fine, I'm good, everything is going well. But inside that, inside you, you are just trying to sulk. So does it happen with
Of
you?
course. Yeah, it happens. Like suddenly some guests come at your home, or whether it happens with me or not, because I don't too much care about all these things. Whatever I am, I will express it in
Hmm.
front of them. So it
Yes,
doesn't mean that if they will come, I will make a scary face. No, I'm not gonna do that. But
exactly.
definitely, like I don't react too much, right?
Yes,
Yeah, I just
so
take the
our
way it
appearance
is.
suddenly changes. This is what you
Yes,
mean.
it changes. even you see your mom would be working hard in kitchen. She'll be
Hmm.
angry, but when guests will come, she will show her face like happy face for them. So yeah, it's a human
Okay.
nature, and somehow we live like this on this planet. I think so. Yeah.
Okay. Now,
I'm
can you
not
tell
saying
me?
they are not happy. They are happy.
Hmm.
Uh, but sometimes it happens, even you are not happy, you will show them, yeah, we are happy.
Yes,
Because
that's
you,
absolutely right. Also, have you ever hid yourself somewhere when you don't like a particular person, and maybe you just feel that they should just leave, you know, and you never came out. You just told someone that I'm not going to meet that person, and you're inside the room. You have locked yourself inside, but you never came up front to the guests. Has it ever happened with you?
I don't remember the incidents, but definitely I remember recall one incident.
Hmm.
Like once, there was a guest who used to come almost, twice or thrice in a week. So
Hmm.
we hate them because we didn't like him. They would come, and I would pray like when he would go because of some activities or yeah, something that he used to ask us. So
Hmm.
yeah.
Yes, definitely. Okay, so that's something funny. This is the funniest side of guests, of course, and we say that we treat guests like a god, but sometimes it's a different, it's a different way around. So just
It
like
is.
yeah, so now we are going to do one activity like guests are not only at home. It is in hotels, restaurants, companies, so it's all the way around the world. So we have to create notes. Okay, so I'm going to give you a particular topic. You have to tell me what kind of note would you like write for that particular guest. Okay, like for example, if any guest appears in a hotel, so the front desk people, they have a note for that particular guest, and then when he enters the room, there is a note for them. You have seen them, isn't it? You might have traveled
Mhm.
across. And so now just imagine, now if I say in the lobby a guest appears, what will be the first note for the guest from the hotel? What do you think?
So I'm hotel staff for a while.
Yeah, like you go in a hotel, you check in.
Mhm.
Hmm. And
Mhm.
there are some people to guest you, host you, and they will come up with a certain quote, or maybe they will just give you a particular note. So what is the first note you have come across when you check in the hotel? Any welcome note?
I don't remember any particular note, but I
Hmm.
just check out. I check in the room and amenities what are available there
Hmm.
more than anything else.
Yes.
So
So there
I
will be
don't
a
go
note
in
like
behavior like how
yes,
the host is behaving with me at the moment. I
yes. So
out
for example,
into the hotel. Mhm.
yes. So, if, for example, if you enter, say, Taj Mahal Palace Hotel, and there will be a note that we
There will be.
welcome you, and we want to host you better. There will be a note. So, how would you create that? If you have to create a note for a guest, how would you create the welcome note for them?
Okay, how would I create note for?
Yeah.
I, Let me think. How would I create notes? Because I have to
Hmm.
hold them in my hotel somehow, right?
Of course.
Because otherwise
Hmm.
it
Hmm.
wouldn't work for me. So like I will write a welcome notes like we will greet him or them, right? And we will show them them amenities like what we are providing and what we are going to provide them.
Hmm.
So this would be the you know primary thing to show them.
Hmm. Okay. So basically, you can just write a short message, isn't it? What that message can be: thank you for choosing us, isn't it? Thank
Okay.
you for choosing us, and we welcome you wholeheartedly. Hope you have, sorry, hope you have excellent stay with us. An
Mhm.
excellent stay with us. That's a note, right? Now just imagine that you go in a wedding, okay, and people are trying to welcome you, so there is always a note maybe on the table where you sit. And what do you think would be there as a note on the table, since you have attended the wedding from the parents side or from the family? What kind of note do you think, how would they welcome you?
How would I welcome them or
Hmm.
how I would be welcome? Okay.
Yeah, they
So
will
just
write a note,
I have
right,
read
since you have
I have
attended the
read so
wedding.
many cards. I
Hmm.
have read so many wedding cards, but I don't remember how they welcome it because I've not
Hmm.
thought how would I welcome. I
Yes,
think
yes.
something will start with greeting like you previously told like
Hmm.
we welcome you at this wedding. We wholeheartedly accept you as a guest or something like that. So
Good.
thank you for coming here. And what can I say? Thank you for coming here and making this occasion beautiful or like
Yes,
that. Yeah,
certainly. Yes. So you can, they can also say, thank you for being a part of a special day,
special
isn't it?
day.
So that
Mhm.
will be for wedding. Okay. So these were some practicing, that we usually do to become more creative. Okay. So these are the different special notes that we come across in different fields of our life. Okay. So there is a picture in your PDF. Can you just open that? There is a meme.
I've opened.
Yes, so there is the first picture. Can you read what's
Mm.
written there?
Mom, guests are here.
That's the first meme. Okay, and the second one.
When guests are coming over,
Hmm.
mom welcoming the guests.
And
Third one,
me running to my room so I don't have to talk to them. So have you come across such memes?
I like in my childhood, I would have ran away in my room when guests would have come. Like I was very scared of my maternal uncles, right? When in
Hmm.
my childhood, right? So if
Yes.
I think when they used to come, I would go in home, so they would not ask me question or something like that. Yeah.
Correct. Also, there are some sentences written below, if you can find them.
And one meme is very kind of resonating with the situation. That is, mom 1 hour before the guests arrive, and mom 1 hour uh,
Hmm.
mom when the guests arrive. So
Yes,
it happens.
mom, 1 hour before the guests arrive. So she's super
Mom,
excited.
yeah.
And
So
then
mom is so yeah.
she's
Mom, no,
wild.
mom was super angry. It looked like
She's
an
wild.
hour
And
before the guest. Yeah, and when the guests come, mom is showing a smile.
yes, so that's
Smile.
the opposite reaction altogether. And
It is a
you, in the end, when guests open their wallet, so this is the expression
that's
that you
the
get.
beautiful expression. When guests
But while
come,
they're leaving your house, this is
yeah,
the same expression you have, isn't it?
yes,
So, yes, so people create memes
more
on, yes, on every different occasion, right? So,
yeah.
if you have to create a meme, how would you create it? If you have to create a meme like this, what would you write on your meme?
What would I write on meme? I have to
Hmm.
create like this. Like I would create a meme, me before coming the guest and me after coming the guest.
And what kind of reaction would you put then?
Me coming before the guest, I think I would be normal, and after going the guest also I would be normal. Between the guest, I could be something.
Okay, but okay, so why do you think you will be normal for both the occasions? Won't you be like frustrated in the beginning and then you will be happy after they left? Isn't it? That makes more sense, right? Just like the third one that we did. Now, just below that, there is a sentence, okay, like, Mom, we have a visitor. Can you please come first? I said. So, what is visitor in this sentence? Can you tell me?
He would be guest. Somebody would have come to
Hmm.
home, and that's
Correct.
why yes,
So,
it's saying,
visitors are,
"Mom, we have a visitor."
yes, that is a
It
guest here.
refers to
Yes. Jack and his parents are coming for festivities. So, what are festivities?
what is festivities? Jack and his parents coming for festivities.
Hmm.
Festivities means, to host them, to welcome them.
Yeah, but what are festivities?
Celebrate. I
It's like
didn't know.
festivals. These are fun and festivals. So, for example, if you're celebrating a particular occasion, maybe Christmas, isn't it? So, that is a festivity. Next, all my
Festivities. I
kins
got
have arrived. All my
it.
kins have arrived. So, what is kins over here?
Oh, means near dear, like our relatives,
Yes, you're close to that, but it's particularly cousins. Cousins.
cousins.
Then my brother is my best companion.
My brother is my best friend.
Friend. Yes, companion is also called as friend. The climate of this city is unpredictable. So how can unpredictable be used in this sentence?
The climate of city, like you can't predict it. It's all ever changing. Always
Hmm.
it keeps changing.
Yes. So it is like can't say. You're not sure about it. So that's unpredictable. Can you use it in a
Right.
sentence?
Unpredictable.
Hmm.
Movement of troops is unpredictable in which direction they would go.
Okay. What about kins?
Yes. All my kids are very enthusiastic about learning languages.
Great. Well done. All right. So, coming to the feedback, so it was a great conversation on guests, okay, and there were lots of fun talking about guests because it is that type of topic. And overall, I think that you had a good approach towards the questions that I asked you and whatever activities we did. So, second thing, I think that there are certain pronunciation errors which we need to work on. Also, there are certain words, which I think can become better. Like we can start using synonyms. Okay, like sometimes you use filler words, like all right. You're using the word right in after every sentence.
Mhm.
So we have to replace that. Okay, how you can
Right.
replace that?
Still
How
agree
you
with you. It
how
is
you can
helping.
replace
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
So you can
How
end
can
the
I replace
sentence.
it? I think I will have to become a little slower for a while so I could eradicate all these errors. And later on, I can
Hmm.
pace up. Yeah, this could be a strategy. I
So
don't know.
basically, the
You
problem
you
is
can
that
suggest
when
me.
Hmm.
Mhm.
So basically, the problem is when you speak, okay, it sounds more narrative. Narrative means like it sounds more like you're telling me a story, or maybe, you're just reading something. It sounds like that. So I want
Translating.
more intonation, I want more intonation in your speech. Like it should be more expressive. Like, for example, if you're talking about any particular task, so it can sound commanding or informative, but if you're explaining me something in a vivid way or maybe humorous way, so that kind of gesture should come in that particular tone. Your tone should change accordingly. So pronunciation and certain grammatical errors were there. So I think you need to work a lot on that, like verbs, okay, and some adjectives. So we can come up with that. And I think you can be more creative in a creative way, just like I asked you to make a note, so it's something like we have to show the gesture from our end. So you have to think, putting yourself in that box, you think out of the box. So getting more creative with your language will help you to be more fluent. So your pacing which is there when you speak, so it is little fast, you need to cut it bit slow, okay, just get it little slow.